I'm James Reed, and you're procrastinating on the interweb because you hate your job. Click me.
This is the first campaign where we, from the ground up, the campaign was built with building a Trueview ad from the start.
I think everyone is quite familiar with pre-roll and Trueview. If you're watching stuff on the internet, you're going to bump into it.
We kind of had initial brainstorming sessions as an agency and also with Contagious, knowing that we wanted to come up with a YouTube format that will work in the first 5 seconds. People will continue to engage.
Previously, we had essentially just taken the 30-second TV ad and run that on YouTube with mixed results. If we were going to put something on YouTube, it had to be good, it had to get cut through.
Nice room, by the way. Like it curtains.
One of the goals of the campaign was really to drive clicks to the website. It wasn't so much about brand awareness. Sure, YouTube can do that great. It wasn't just about views, it was actually more about clicks.
We essentially set out with the campaign, we had 2 sets of creative. One geared towards speaking to people whilst they're at home and during the evening, and another one really to enable us to speak to those who will watch YouTube videos during the day, during their lunch hour, if they're bored in their job.
Nice office, by the way. Nice, open-plan office.
People love cats. People go to YouTube to look at cats. I don't, but that's what people tell me they do.
If you're looking at YouTube, you like kittens. Or lots of people on YouTube like kittens. That was the first thing that kind of came into our heads, that we had to do something which involved kittens.
Everybody loves cats. I've got 2 cats. I got really excited about this campaign when I knew it was all about cats.
It became clear that after we started the campaign that we're getting a lot of people watching it, but not only that, we're getting a lot of people watching it throughout the entire video.
So we saw a large number of people who clicked on the ad, came through, created an account with us. Subsequently, we also saw that there was a large number of people who viewed the ad, didn't necessarily click, but came through to the site and registered a number of days later.
The campaign really worked especially well, and I think that was partly because of the creative that was built specifically for that platform.
It's all about the creative. You need to come up with a compelling, creative idea.
Some real thought was put into how that creative is going to resonate with that audience, how a user is going to engage with that content, and as a result, the click-through rate that we saw on the campaign was 4 times higher than some of the standard benchmarks that we've previously seen.
Well, for me, I learned quite a bit about how YouTube can work for clients, not just in branding, but in direct response.
The campaign has fundamentally changed the way that Read.co.uk views brand advertising in general, and I think that has primarily got to do with the fact that the results from this have been way and above over our expectations. We viewed it as a branding campaign to start off with, but actually what we found is the performance has been pretty much in line with what we get from Google AdWords, which has been staggering.
So running this campaign on YouTube really changed my perception of how YouTube can be used. No longer is it really just a brand vehicle, but can actually be used for direct response. You really need to consider the audience, the targeting, the bid price, but more important than anything else, it's what the video is going to do, what's it going to say, and how can you get that user to engage in the first 5 seconds.